Hello. Welcome to the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. In this video, we are going to listen to conversations about Valentine's Day. This video is divided into two parts where the characters will talk about their last year's preparation and this year's plan. There will be a listening comprehension quiz at the end of each scene. So listen carefully and see if you get all of the questions right. Also, be sure to stay with us until the end of the video. We'll point out important words from the conversations, everyday slang, and the most common way to say things in English. Watch for these words and phrases in the subtitles. You'll find their meanings in the vocabulary section in the last part of the video. Are you excited? This should be fun. First, let's listen to a conversation between Chad and Arthur as they talk about the things they did on Valentine's Day last year. Let's see how their conversation goes, and don't forget to note the highlighted words for their meanings at the end of this video. Let's dive in.
Can you believe Valentine's Day is almost here? It feels like we just had it.
I know. Time flies. It's crazy how quickly it comes around every year.
Seriously, it still feels like last Valentine's Day wasn't that long ago.
You're right. It feels like we blinked, and here we are again. By the way, what did you do last year? I think I remember you saying it was something fancy.
Oh, yeah. I went all out last year. I booked a private boat ride for me and my girlfriend. We had dinner on the water while watching the sunset.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Like something straight out of a romance movie. How did she feel about it?
She absolutely loved it. Honestly, her reaction made it all worth it. The sunset was gorgeous and the whole evening was so peaceful. But I'll admit, it did make my wallet cry a little.
Haha, I bet. Fancy stuff like that usually does. But hey, happy girlfriend, happy life, right?
Exactly. That's my motto. What about you? What did you and your wife do last year?
Last year, I decided to keep it simple but meaningful. I made dinner at home, a proper 3-course meal. We had candles, soft music, and it was just the two of us.
Look at you, Chef Arthur. That sounds so romantic. What did you cook?
Let's see. For starters, I made a nice salad. Then, for the main course, I made pasta with a creamy sauce and grilled chicken. And for dessert, I tried my hand at making chocolate mousse.
Chocolate mousse? Fancy. How did it turn out?
Better than I expected. I don't usually cook, so I was a little nervous. But my wife loved it, and that's what mattered. It wasn't perfect, but she said it was sweet that I tried so hard.
That's so thoughtful. Honestly, sometimes the simple homemade stuff means the most.
I agree. You don't always need to spend a lot of money. It's about showing how much you care.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Last Valentine's Day was definitely one for the books.
Same here. It's nice to pause and do something special for the people we love, especially with how busy life gets.
I totally agree.
Here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Chad and Arthur. What did Chad do for his girlfriend last Valentine's Day? Chad booked a private boat ride and had dinner on the water with his girlfriend. What did Arthur and his wife have for the main course? They had pasta with creamy sauce and grilled chicken. What does Chad say his motto is? Chad says his motto is, happy girlfriend, happy life. So did you get all the questions correct? Let us know in the comments section. Now let's continue listening to a conversation between Chad and Arthur as they talk about their plan for the upcoming Valentine's Day. Let's see how their conversation goes, and don't forget to note the highlighted words for their meanings at the end of this video. Let's begin.
So, what's the plan for this Valentine's Day, Arthur? Are you going for another homemade dinner?
Actually, I'm switching it up this year. I've made a reservation at a fine dining restaurant. It's a cozy little place with great reviews. I heard the food is top-notch and the atmosphere is perfect for a romantic evening.
Oh, stepping up your game, huh? Nice. Your wife's going to love that.
I hope so. I'm also planning to surprise her with flowers. She loves roses, so I'm thinking of getting her a bouquet with a mix of red and white ones. You know, something classic.
That's a solid plan. You can't go wrong with flowers and fine dining. It sounds like a movie date night.
Yeah, fingers crossed everything goes smoothly. What about you? Are you doing something big this year or taking it easy?
I'm toning it down this time. Last year was amazing, but I want to keep it more relaxed this year. My girlfriend and I are going on a motorcycle road trip to the lake.
That sounds so fun. You two must love being outdoors.
Oh, for sure. We both enjoy the open road and the fresh air. Once we get to the lake, we're going to have a picnic. I'll pack some sandwiches, fruit, and maybe a little bottle of sparkling juice. Nothing too fancy, but still special.
That's such a great idea. Sometimes a simple plan like that can be more memorable than something extravagant. Plus, it's about the time you spend together, right?
Exactly. And honestly, being out in nature feels so peaceful. We can watch the sunset by the lake and just enjoy the quiet.
That sounds picture perfect. Do you already know what you're packing for the picnic?
Yeah, I've got it all planned out. She loves turkey sandwiches, so I'll make those. I'm also bringing some strawberries, a little chocolate, and maybe some chips. Oh, and a cozy blanket, of course.
Wow, that sounds really thoughtful. I'm sure she's going to appreciate all the effort you're putting into it.
I hope so. It's not as grand as last year, but I think she'll love the change of pace. Plus, it's easier on my wallet this time.
Ha ha, smart move. Valentine's Day doesn't have to break the bank to be special.
Totally agree. It's all about the little things. I just want her to feel loved and appreciated.
And I'm sure she will. You've got a good head on your shoulders, Chad.
Thanks, Arthur. Same goes for you. Your wife is lucky to have you.
Thanks, man. Here's to another Valentine's Day to remember.
Cheers to that. Let's make it a good one.
Before we review the key vocabulary from these conversations, here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Chad and Arthur. What is Arthur planning for Valentine's Day? Arthur is planning a dinner at a fine dining restaurant and surprising his wife with a bouquet of red and white roses. Where are Chad and his girlfriend going for Valentine's Day? Chad and his girlfriend are going on a motorcycle road trip to the lake for a picnic. What food is Chad packing for the picnic? Chad is packing turkey sandwiches, strawberries, chocolate, and chips. So how many questions did you get right? Let us know in the comment section. Now let's review the vocabulary from these conversations. First, we'll review some of the natural-sounding everyday phrases used by native English speakers. Watch the video again after you study the vocabulary words to learn them even better, and subscribe to see our other videos. Make my wallet cry. To spend a lot of money, causing financial pain. Tried my hand at. To try doing something for the first time or with little experience. One for the books. Something memorable or worth remembering. Toning it down. Doing something in a simpler, less extravagant way. Got a good head on your shoulders. Being sensible, wise, or practical. Now let's review other key vocabulary. Chocolate mousse. A creamy dessert made with chocolate, eggs, and cream. Fine dining, a high-quality, fancy restaurant experience. Top-notch, very good, the best quality. Sparkling juice, a non-alcoholic drink with bubbles like soda. Grand, big or impressive. Were the conversations relatable? Try using these conversations with your family and friends. Thank you for watching the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. Please click the like button and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this one.